Hello everybody, I hope it is audible. So, I do welcome all of you for a complete discussion on GS geography part. My friends from entire West Bengal, my hearty congratulations to all of you. The initiative taken by the government is really unique and inspiring. My friends, for civil services examination, for the civil services exam, we need to prepare in a three-dimensional approach. I said we need to prepare from the basic to the advanced level, step by step we need to learn. I think all of you are well prepared, all of you are well versed with English, and hope all of you are fine, fit and fine. Bhalo ache. I hope all of you are very, again energetic to carry on these classes here from today onwards. Fine. So, for the civil services exam, as all of us were well aware, we have 3 steps examination. It is preliminary, mains and the interview. Fine. So, in the preliminary as well as the main exam, we have one paper, GS General Studies. Here geography plays a very important role. So, today we will look at geography paper. Geography for general studies. General studies. Before going for this subject in detail, I would like to discuss certain fundamental concepts. At the beginning, how to approach geography, because after your schooling, I think most of you haven't studied geography properly. So, I have to start from scratch, from the very basic things. Friends, you see here general studies, which we are talking about general studies. Now, 2 terms here, general and studies. General, nothing special. Studies, we need to study, you do not have to read. So, a clear cut understanding about what is happening in our surrounding, especially in the polity or in economy or in geographical environment, what has happened in the history, all these things we need to know. This is the dimension of, I can say, general studies. And in general studies, geography part, while we are talking about, geography is important for your preliminary exam, which is an objective type exam, you know it, okay, where for the objective type questions here nearly 7 to 11 questions, I mean 7 to 11%. It varies from 7 to 11 question from geography you will get. If I will add environment part with this, then it is much more than this. Weightage in the preliminary exam varies with respect to its share of different questions from different areas. We have seen one thing, that in general you will get minimum 7 questions in geography in the preliminary exam, and in the main exam its weightage is more. Main exam is subjective type, you know it. Preliminary exam is completely objective type. So, while you will study GS geography, general studies geography, here we need to know, understand the subject properly, we need to interpret it properly, so that we will able to write good answer here. For the main we need answer writing, for preliminary exam we need more and more objective type question answer practice, right. Friends, you see here in the preliminary part, first I am going to discuss in detail about geography, particularly weightage of geography. So, geography for preliminary exam. As I said, it is objective type. The questions here are from different spectrum of geography, different areas, division of geography. Before studying any area, we need to know what is the demand of the questions. What is the demand of the question, right? So, we need to see in geography preliminary exam, we have two major areas. From here you are getting questions. One is from world geography, and second one is generally from the geography of India. Geography of India. Okay. So, in the preliminary exam, from two parts you are getting questions which will be covered gradually during our discussion sessions. One by one, step by step we will go. And in the world geography, the type of questions, they are map based questions you are getting. We are getting concept related, and you are getting application related questions. Three types of basic types of questions: applied question, map based question, and concept related question. I will give you example later on and how we need to handle this type of questions also. From the basics, which while I will start from the basics of geography, all these things will come out gradually one by one. In geography of India, mostly questions again is map related questions, and here mostly applied questions you have, applied, and something based on government policies, and you have its application. Government applied questions is about concept which is applied to this, particularly for example type of rainfall, what type of rainfall in different part you will get, and all that is applied questions, application questions, application based, and government policies related questions also we are getting, especially in agriculture and biogeography part of India. I just said three areas here also: government policy and application and its impact related. So, application based this one also. These are the questions types which you are getting. Fine. Now, if I will go for geography, if somebody ask me like what is geography, what do you mean by geography? What is geography? First question here is what is geography? What is geography? Why we need to study geography? As this term itself says, geo and graphy, two words here, to study about the earth, to study about the earth as, to study about the earth as the home of human being. This is the latest definition which you are now utilizing, you are using this, but traditionally as you have studied in your school level, geo mean earth and graphy mean to study. To study about the earth is geography. Now, what to study about the earth now? To study about the earth is geography, as about the earth is the, where earth is the home of human being. Now, this is the contemporary recent definition which you are getting, but fine, let me again define it, geography. So, geography is to study about the earth, to study about the earth with a focus on the main nature relationship. If we will take Earth, entire Earth as the home of the human being or living organism, then man nature relationship is the focus here. So, let me again define it. Over the Earth's surface, we all are living here. On this Earth, you have continent, you have ocean, you have living beings. The entire continent which is present, landmass which is present, जो भूभाग है over the Earth's surface, the entire ocean, the water bodies, samundar, the entire water bodies, as well as third one, the component here is living being, plant and animal. All these are over the Earth's surface. They are component of the geographical system, where man-nature relationship we need to see how it is. Let me tell you, if I will go for the component of the geographical system, two things are there. One is living, another one is non-living. Some of these are living, some of these are non-living. There is a relationship between the living and non-living component over the Earth's surface. Living like plant and animal, non-living soil, climate, water, etc. Livings are called as biotic system, biotic. Non-living are abiotic. Both biotic and abiotic component, they are always in a interactions and forming a physical environment. This is the geographical environment which you are talking about. Okay. So, to study about the Earth with the focus on the man-nature relationship is the core theme of geography. Okay. So, the study of geography mainly concerned with what then? The study of geography mainly concerned with certain things. Let us see what are those. One by one we will look at. So, our, note down now, our, or first if you haven't written then please note it down. Geography is the study about the Earth with a focus on the man-nature relationship. This definition you can, geography is, to study is, geography is the study of about the Earth with a focus on the man-nature relationship. Okay, man-nature relationship, man and nature relationship, okay, how they are interrelated. So, now, so our geographic environment comprises living beings, which is called as the biotic components, and non-living things, materials, which is called abiotic components in our natural system, So, our geographic environment comprises two things: living beings, biotic component which is, and non-living things, abiotic components in our natural system. Okay. So, let us see what are these biotic and what are these abiotic components and how they are interrelated. Then I will again go for the meaning of geography. See, over the Earth's surface, if you look at, if this is the Earth here, if this is the Earth, right, and here you have the, let us say, here you have the equator here, right. What is equator we do not know till date, is not it? I will discuss about this, but this is the Earth here, model of the Earth, this is the globe. So, if this is the Earth here, we have distribution of different continent and the ocean over it, right. So, we have for an example you can see here, let me draw a map showing certain things. Can anyone tell me, I hope you people were well aware and you will able to appreciate what is this? Which continent is this one? This is a continent here, right, and see here what is there, like you can see if this is India and here it is like Europe is here, see this is Africa, Europe is here is India, you see I am just showing certain things here and here you have Australia is there in this side, Australia is there. All these are landmass here, these are continental part, these are continent and here you have the ocean. All the continental area over the earth's surface which is called as the lithosphere. Lithosphere. So, lithosphere is a component of our geographical environment. All the living, all the non-living, here it is non-living of course continental part, lithosphere. Second one is the water bodies, that is known as the hydrosphere. Entire water body over the ocean, this is the hydrosphere. Continents are called as the lithosphere. And third component which I can say, first is lithosphere, all the continental part over the earth surface, जितना जमीन है दुनिया में सब, this is what is lithosphere. All the water bodies, ocean whatever is there, this is hydrosphere, oceanic area, sea surface, hydrosphere. All the living plant and animal, this is here is biosphere. Biosphere is all living plant and animal, it is biosphere. I said again, lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere. What else? What else can be included? Tell me. Now you think about this. I said all the continent as the lithosphere, all the water body as the hydrosphere, all the living beings as the biosphere, the envelope of air above the earth's surface, both over the lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere everywhere, above this, the envelope of air which is there is known as the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Envelope of air present above the lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere is called as atmosphere. Okay. The envelope of air present above the lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere is called as your atmosphere. Three components we have just seen. All these three, lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, three, lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, 3 plus 1 biosphere, 4. 4 components we have seen now. All these are related with our physical environment. Because all these are related with our physical environment, our surrounding, they are part of your physical geography. I will come to this. again I am saying we have in geography, what is there in geographical environment, in our surrounding regions, what is there? One, I said here, if this is lithosphere, here is atmosphere, and this is hydrosphere. There is living components over the earth, both plant and animal, living plant and animal here, flora and fauna here. This is called as the biosphere. Are you getting the things here? Lithosphere is the continent, I said, or landmass, I said. Hydrosphere is the ocean or water bodies. Atmosphere is the air, envelope of air, this. And biosphere includes plant and animal. All the plant and animal here we have in the biosphere. I hope it is clear to all of you now. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. This biosphere which I have just mentioned here, all biotic component, plant and animal over the earth, all the biotic component, plant and animal, whatever is there, this is inclusive here in the biosphere. Clear? So, lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and you have the biosphere here. Now, you just see all these are related with what? Physical environment. See, these are natural physical environment. So, here it is related with the physical environment. Physical environment, here it is not visible, I think. So, physical environment or the natural environment. See, while you look at the earth, you will find out two things. One, naturally occurring things, another one is man-made. All the natural things, whatever is there, is confined within these four systems. This is environment, where you have lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Okay. In these four, everything is hold under, it is inside these four systems only. All the physical environment, whatever you have. Friends, another point if I look at, if you will see now if you will go for the cultural aspect, social aspect, cultural environment, social environment, political environment, these are here as human aspect. Human being finally developed all this field, so it is part of human environment. Two things here, this is physical environment, another one if you look at over the earth surface, you have the human environment. My friends, scientific study about this physical environment here is in physical geography. What is that? Physical geography. Geography has two parts, physical geography and human geography. These two types, two branches depends on what? Physical environment or the focus on the human environment. Where you are focusing. If we are focusing on the physical environment, physical geography. If we will focus on the human environment, human geography. Okay? So, that is what in the world and India, both geographical part, physical part and human part, both are there. So, I hope you got some idea. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, all these are component of what? All these are component of component of the physical environment. Let me now go for this. Again, as I told you, I will go back to the geography part again. Yes, here. So, as I said, geography can be divided into two parts. One is physical geography, another one is human geography. As I said, physical geography deals with 4 different areas. One I said lithosphere, another I said hydrosphere, another I said atmosphere, and another one I said biosphere, right. So, these are in physical geography. We are going to have these 4 areas. My friends, from this lithosphere, if I will see this lithosphere, what is lithosphere? The entire continental part over the earth's surface, lithosphere. Now, in the lithosphere, what is there? We have a mountain, we have a plateau, we have a plain, a valley. My friends, in West Bengal, while you are in 24 Pargana regions or near Sundarban area, you see the swampy area in Sundarban, plain regions of Sundarban, the Ganga Delta plain area of Sundarban, Ganga Delta regions, we have also plain regions. Majority part of West Bengal, the lower part, here it is completely plain area developed by the river Ganga and its distributaries. There are a lot of river, their sediments it is developed. If you go towards Siliguri, Darjeeling regions, hilly area, comparatively hilly regions, mountainous topography you are having, yes. So, over this continental part, in the lithosphere, we have different things. In lithosphere it has mountain, you have plateau, you have plain, you have different valleys, etc. Lot of things you will get. Over the lithosphere you have different relief feature, different landforms you have. Mountain, plateau, plain, valley, so many things. On the lithosphere you have all these, right. Now, the question is how they develop, why they develop. If you look at this, this is what is physical geography. If I will try my best to get it, like why Darjeeling region has a hilly area, but in and around Kolkata you have a plain regions. What is the relief structure differences between the North Bengal and South Bengal regions? Different district you see, such a diversified, entire West Bengal is such diversification is there in terms of topography and physiography, while you travel from north to south or from the Jharkhand border towards the Bay of Bengal, while you travel, you will get to know how they are. My friends, geography is very interesting, provided you should know how to study and what to study and what type of approach is need for this. And inquisitive in your mind is required, like why? Geography is not only about fact and figures, which in the schools we studied, like highest peak of this one is this, the river is here, this river tributary is this one, the city is located at the bank of this. It is not geography. Geography is the study about the space, mean location of a region with respect to time, how it has changes in the landform. Geography is study about different geophysical condition with respect to time. You have to inquire why, how and what, where. What, for an example, let me tell you, why the Himalaya is located in the northeastern part and the Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir northeast? Why not in Tamil Nadu? Why the Himalaya is not in Tamil Nadu? Why the Bay of Bengal? Why the, these regions we have? What is the fault of the people of Tamil Nadu? They haven't got the Himalaya here. You just think, why Himalaya is in an arc shape? You just try to inquire. It will be very interesting, believe me. So, this is here is the science came in geography. Let me again come to this. Lithosphere, you have mountain, you have plateau, you have plain, you have valley, so many things. I'll in the fundamental things I'll discuss in detail about this again. But let me tell you, from the lithosphere, what is there? Scientific study about the scientific study about various landform and relief features over the earth surface is called as geomorphology. Geomorphology. Again I am saying scientific study about various landforms over the earth surface, landform and relief features over the earth surface is called as geomorphology. Like if there is a mountain, why this mountain is here, how it developed, what type of mountain is this. Okay. If we will get the answer here, the field of study part of geography, it is known as geomorphology. Geo means earth, morphology, relief features, how, why and where they develop. Okay. Hope you got it. This is a branch of physical geography, geomorphology. I am just defining today what is geography, nothing else. And I will go for very basic fundamental things. I will take back to all of you to the school level of basic concepts in geography. After this, let me define the nature of geography, scope of geography, where it is. So, you got it, I hope. Physical geography is a branch of geography, another branch is human geography, two part. In physical geography, one area is, what is this? Geomorphology. From studying the lithosphere, we got a branch, geomorphology. Okay. Same way, over the earth surface, I said in the India, if you look at again some regions, let us talk about Jharkhand, or let us talk about the regions of Asansol in your West Bengal or nearby regions. What are the important towns near Asansol? You know, mining is going on in this entire zone. The soil of that region is different. The rock type of this region is different. Raniganj regions, coal deposit is more. Look at the soil type. Now you go to Purulia. In Purulia, what type of soil is there? In Purulia, what type of rock is there? Raniganj, what type of rock here? Purulia, what type of rock? If you look at, there is differences. Rock strata of Raniganj has more akin, more similar to the Jharia regions of Jharkhand. And Purulia regions, if you will go towards Ranchi, if you will go in Ranchi of Jharkhand, there is an affinity of this rock type. And look at the mineral in that region also, same type of mineral. Why it is? The geological structure of that region is different and which is evolved over time with respect to evolution of the earth itself. My friends, this lithosphere which from which we will get this scientific study about different mountain, plateau, plain, valley. This is a geomorphology. Geomorphology also give us an idea about different mineral, why and how they develop in different region. So, I am saying geomorphology is not only confined to this part only landform, it has an implications here that why, what type of rock is present and why, what type of mineral is present. My friends, I will train you on this, and believe me, you do not have to mug it off, you will get the things. With the concept I will take you, with the concept we will discuss how and why, where in India, in the world and also in West Bengal, where what type of mineral you will get and why it is. We have the detail on this one with respect to geomorphology. I will link up geomorphology with economic geography, that is needed. So, this is here is lithosphere, I said, physical environment. Likewise, you have a hydrosphere. So, in the geomorphology, what are the topics we need to discuss? In geomorphology, you will get in detail about different things like Earth's interior. I will discuss in the class. I am giving you topics what is there, we are going to study in the class. Earth's interior, rock type, both are in the preliminary exam, very important. Then I will go for the earthquake, sorry, Earth's interior first. Earth's interior. We will find out what is there inside the earth, what are the composition of the Earth's interior, and how we will get to know about this also I will tell you, and we will discuss. From here you are getting questions. Then next one is you have your continental drift, sea floor spreading, plate tectonics. All these topics I will go for in step by step we will discuss, step by step we will discuss about all these topics. Okay. About all this topic we will discuss step by step. Earth's interior, rock type, Earth's interior, twice I have written, rock type. Here you have continental drift, here you note down earthquake, please rectify, earthquake. Then you can have topics on volcano and volcanism. Then you have mountain building. These are the topics I will discuss in this sequence of geomorphology. This is one part. Another part in which you will have also another one, that is about landforms. So, weathering and erosion. Weathering and erosion. Landforms developed by different things. One is running water. Second one is wind. Third one is glacier. Fourth one is groundwater. Fifth one is sea wave. My friend, this is the entire spectrum of the topics which you are going to discuss in your classes on physical geography, geomorphology particularly. Geomorphology. So, here Earth's interior, we have the rock type, earthquake, continental drift, sea floor spreading, plate tectonics, volcano and volcanism, mountain building, This is one. Another one you have weathering and erosion, landform developed by running water, wind, glacier, groundwater, sea waves. These are the things, you know, in entire geomorphology, and from here in prelim you will get at least out of, as I said, 7 questions, 2 questions nearly from here, 1 to 2 questions you will get in prelim, and in the main 1 question must you will get it from this part, geomorphology. This is very important for us, very, very important for us. Okay. So, as I said about this geomorphology, likewise I will go for climatology now in detail. I am just saying this thing, topics, what to study we should know, what are the topics we need to study you should know in the beginning itself. And believe me, I will wave these topics one by one with the foundation, fundamental things I will do, it will be easy for you all. So, we will able to do this. My request to all of you here is, so the basic things which you need to do, the basic things we need to do, and gradually we will able to appreciate the entire. Please note it down this, please note it down. Right? Is it clear to all of you? This is what I said about geomorphology only. My friends, we are now I am now giving the structure of what we are going to study step by step. So, please do note down this, these are the topics which we will study. And after this geomorphology, we have another part, we have your climatology, but I think we have given you earlier time frame in which up to 1 p.m. we have classes of your, then we will have a break, lunch break, then from 2 onwards we have another session, is not it? So, let me give you a break now. I will start from here itself, mean after geomorphology, from climatology I will start, as I have just given, that is the, this is over now. I will start from this hydrosphere, atmosphere, this is I will do. After this I will tell you what are the resources which how you have to use, which particular book you have to study, I will go for this. Also subsequently in detail we will discuss one by one topic. I will give you the assignment earlier so that you will study and then we will discuss in the class, then I will take the question, answer and all these things. Okay. So, there is a step by step, you know, you will get to know. Those who are completely new, I know it will be difficult on appreciating some term. So, you are free to ask questions if you have anything. Whatever troubles, whatever problems you are having, jo bhi dukh hai hame de do. Believe me, I will try my best and our team will try our best to give you the best possible way, whatever efforts we can do, and we will help you. It is a two-way process. You have to communicate if you have any problem or anything to me. I should get the things and I should get the questions properly so that we will able to do. There should not be any gap between you and me. So, I will continue after the break, okay, at 2 p.m. sharp. Let's have the lunch break now. ठीक है? I hope it is fine to all of you. Okay, we will meet at 2 p.m. Thank you. Bye bye.